You can see there's a mass amount of revenue, but check out the major difference. A lot of times people will show me a product and say, hey, is this a good thing to sell? On the leading cause I'll be saying no is Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over what kind of products you should be selling. This is going to be part 5 in the free Amazon FBA course right here on YouTube. So be sure to check those out if you're just getting in. So I wanted to go over what kind of products you should be selling, destroy some preconceptions of what you might think you should sell, and just talk about the mindset of getting into this. And then later on in the series, we'll be getting into how to actually do the research to find products like this. Cool, so let's just jump right into it here, guys. This is a product that is selling like crazy. Now let's talk about why something like this suits the general criteria of what we're looking for. So let's let this load up. If you don't know what this tool yet is, what? I said that a little bit backwards. If you don't know what this tool is yet, this is the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. So what we have here is Stormglass. Now, feel free to go check this out. I found this probably, I don't know, literally last year around this time, I think. And this is a product that really represents what I want to talk about. So let's get right into it. You can see there's a mass amount of revenue, but check out the major difference. A lot of times people will show me a product and say, hey, is this a good thing to sell? On the leading cause I'll be saying no is because all the revenue is going to one seller. Don't come in and think you could take down the top guy. What I want to see is, what are my odds of being successful if I can land my product on page 1? Right? And I might not be able to get the #1 spot within the first month. That would be really rare. But I should be able to get it on page 1 within just a couple weeks of it launching, realistically. Depending on how competitive it is, I should be landing somewhere around, the 10 to 5 spot right in here. So what I want to see is that, well, what's the average consensus? How many people are making money in a wide range of areas of page 1? And here, every single seller on page 1 is making 5 figures. That we can see from this view. I mean, there's going to be more down here that won't. This is all the way down to 50, but look, we still have people doing 10K. It's a little bit of a different product. 10K, 20. So they're all spread out within here. Cool. The next thing I really like is there's a low amount of reviews, and this is an age-old thing to go by, just generally having lower reviews, because then if you pop in and you have 11, right, it doesn't really matter that someone else has 50. You might even do better than someone that has more than you, right? So this person's doing 38, this person has more than twice as many reviews, but they're not doing as many sales. So the reason that we want to keep those general amount of reviews low, in this case, this is like ideal, right? If you can get all of the reviews to be under 100, in this case under 75, except for that guy, that's phenomenal. So that's really good. That's really good thing to see. And the amazing thing is to see all these people doing amazing number of sales with a low number of reviews. And now most people will just stop there, right? That would be the kind of product you should sell. Cool, let's just sell that. But I want to grab your attention and say, well, what about the rating? What are people saying about what's there? Now I would say potentially stay away from this if all of them are 5 stars. I've seen markets where that essentially tells you, look, everyone's happy, right? It's going to be very hard to use the target audience as a point of reference for creating reviews because of the fact that everything is already doing so well, right? If no one has anything negative to say, how can you improve? So going into a market where there is a flaw is probably one of the most important things you can do, right? So 3.5 stars doing $100,000 a month, right? We have 3 stars down here doing $22,000 per month. 3.5 stars. 3 stars, 3.5 stars, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5. Almost no one has 5. This guy has 5. He only has 17 reviews, though. I guarantee most of those, if not all of them, are fake. So what we could then do is go read those reviews. Go read every one of these reviews. If we were to total these all up, there's probably 500 here. Go read all of them, right? Go read the 4, 3, and 2-star reviews. Generally, 1 will be a little harsh and maybe not super accurate or maybe emotional. And 5 is generally just good things. You could check those out too for what people liked, and that'd be a good thing to include in your product. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. It was on the quicker side. This video is more so to get you to realize that we're not just arbitraging an Alibaba listing and putting it on Amazon. We want to find markets where we can actually make an improvement sorry about that, where we can actually make an improvement on the product, give the customer a better experience, and then capitalize on our ability to capture more and more good reviews than the competitor. We actually want to be doing a service here by providing a better product. When you set that as your mindset from the beginning, I hear time and time again, like, Paul, I just want to get started. Can I just take something really cheap and just list it on Amazon just to get familiar with it? I would say you could go ahead, but don't expect much from that. If you really want to do this right, just do it right from the beginning and go ahead and find something that there is an issue to fix. For instance, right here, there's 3.5 stars. That's not a good rating. I don't even think 4 is that great. That means 20%, 1 out of every 5 people don't like that product. So 4.5 stars, 5 stars, that's a good rating. This is a good rating, and obviously, where's a 5? That's even better. So what I want you guys to start focusing on is asking how you know you're right. How do you know that your listing will stand out? Well, your listing will stand out if you take into consideration the customer, figure out what they're complaining about, and fix that issue for them. You've probably heard that time and time again, but it's because it's so important. Don't brush that tip off. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I will see you here tomorrow for day number 6 in the free Amazon FBA course. Thanks so much. Bye.